Okay, I did this with my other camera and it didn't work out good, so we're going to redo this. So I'm going to start with built-in fonts. So in Creativate, you have a letter tab, and it's going to bring up your font window. This brings up all the fonts that are already pre-installed in the program. Underneath each font has a size, and that tells you how small or how big you can use that font. So we're going to use this one because it'll let us go to a really big size. Then you've got a text box right here that's going to let you type in what you want. It's going to let you set up your stitch type. If you're doing a really big font, like this is, I'm setting this up in my 15-inch hoop, it's going to be too big. You're going to have to put some kind of a pattern fill in it. Or a satin stitch just isn't going to cover it. But there's all kinds of pattern fills that you can put in your stitches. And it'll set them up automatically for you. We're going to use hearts. And then you're going to click apply. And that's going to bring it up on your screen. You can drag it to make it bigger. And it's kind of hard to see. But since I picked that pattern fill, it put hearts inside the stitches. So there's hearts all through the outside of that font. So, and then you would put your fabric in as you're going through the process. So over here, there's a little yellow box. And that brings up other options that you can do to reshape your font. So we're going to click curve. And what that's going to do is that's going to let you reshape it. And it's just drag, point and click and drag. So maybe you don't like that. You can go over here and right click on this and you can edit your lettering. Maybe you want to do something different. Maybe you don't want to use the hearts around the outside of it. So you're going to go, you can go pick something different. You can change your colors over here. One cool thing about Creativate is you can set up your thread database. And so I have it set up with all of my types of thread that I have. So when I go to pick a color, I can pick whatever brand I want. And it'll bring up all those colors that are in that I have in that brand. And I can change them. When you've got it set up how you want, you go up and export it. Use the export. You can export it to your USB. You can save it to a file. You can do whatever you want to with it to get it transferred. That's how to work with fonts. Okay, so we're going to try to do this with my phone and show you how to import multiple fonts at a time that you've downloaded as a file. So say you bought a font from somewhere, downloaded them from Creative Fabric or whatever. You're going to go to the import up here in the corner. And you're going to pull up your font. This works as long as they're all in one file. So I'm going to try to do this. Hold the phone, hit a button, run the keyboard, and all of that. So, and the mouse. So we're going to do the word test out of this font that I downloaded. So we need a T. And then I'm going to hold the control. I'm going to go find, we need an S. I'm going to go find the E. Oh, see, told you I might drop you. And then hit open. And that brings them all in at once. And then you just drag them where you want them. Now you don't have to, if you have repeating letters, you don't have to open it again. So we're doing the word test. I'm going to drag them where I want them. Oops. But I need another T. So you can right click on it and duplicate your T. Oops. Helps to click on it first. Duplicate. And drag it where you want it. If you don't like it, you can delete it. Blink. If you want to do the same letters more than once, you can do them all at once. You can pick one. Over here on this side, you can set the order that the letters stitch in. You can go watch it stitch out in your design player. So that last T is going to stitch first. So maybe we want that one to stitch first. Just grab it and drag it to the top of the list. Drag the other one. Go back to your design player. Now it's stitching the right direction. You can resize some fonts that you download you can't resize. That's a good indicator that you can't resize this specific font because it pixelates out. So you may be able to resize it a little bit, but not much. You can pick individual colors for each letter. So for that T, maybe we want to do it in a blue, maybe a purple. Maybe this one we want to do it in black. So you can see what your different colors look like. When you transfer it, it's all going to be different colors on the screen. They're not going to be the same colors here, but it'll give you your stops so you can change your thread. So say you want to make one word and then move it and make another word, maybe using your built-in font. Go back into your letters, your built-in font. Go through the same process. Now you can even combine them. Now you have two different fonts together. And when you go to view it, that's how it's going to stitch out. So a lot of playing around just to figure out what you want to do with it. Even if you want to turn it upside down, you can do all kinds of things with it. don't like it, you can delete it and play some more.